For more than 2 months, we've been building up here at JoyNews and Joy Sports in particular to the Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games that will be held in Australia. And the various disciplines have been speaking about their preparations. Yes, just yesterday, I was telling you on the Prime Sports segment that the boxing team are also getting ready, and some donations and promises of about $10,000 for a medal have been made towards that. Today we are looking at swimming. And Abeku Jackson and Maya Ayawe tell us first about their preparations towards the games, and then we come in studio to speak to some prodigious talents that are getting ready to make Ghana proud.
More harder than I've ever trained before. This is one of my main competitions this year, followed by the Youth Olympics. So I'm really training hard to drop my time.
Yes, now looking at the 50 meters, do you have enough facility to train?
Oh yeah, at Birmingham is a 50-meter pool, so I use the Birmingham to train. So I'm used to the 50-meter pool.
So who are you going with?
It's going to be me, I think Jason, I think Maya and Rebecca.
Last 4 years you were at the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
What should we expect from you this
Expect greater performance.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It has been very hard, but I pushed through thinking of what I want to achieve at the games. I have been training morning and evening, and usually before, when I started swimming, I only used to train like in the evenings. So I think I've been having more training sessions than usual.
You're 14-year-old now. Do you have any targets for yourself? Maybe probably the next by the age 16 or something. What do you want to achieve?
By 16, that will be the next Olympics, and I'm hoping to qualify for it. And hopefully to, and I think in the next 4 years, the next Commonwealth, I'll be aiming for going to the finals, and if it's possible to win a medal for Ghana.
So that was Maya speaking, and before her was Abeku. They are both going to represent Ghana there. Different ambitions, same aim, really. In studio with me is yet another of Ghana's competitors. Welcome, Rebecca. Rebecca, and she is in JHS3 or GSS3, my time. She's representing Ghana, and I was just asking Gifty what she was doing when she was in JHS3. I know what I was doing. I was eating a lot, you know. But there she is. She's going to represent Ghana at the Commonwealth Games, and you should be feeling so proud.
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Right, so tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you school?
I attend school at Northridge Lyceum.
Here in Accra?
Yes.
Okay, how did you become involved in swimming at this competitive level?
Well, it started as just swimming for leisure, and then it became competitive.
Yeah. So how did you qualify?
The last competition, which was held at LCS, I dropped my time by 2 seconds, and that was the qualifying time for the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, wow, so you made it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Farida Idris is the national treasurer for the Kana Zone 2?
Yes.
Yes, so tell us a bit about the preparations for Maya, Abeku, and
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Four, and Jason.
And Jason, yeah.
And so far, so good. Currently, 3 of our swimmers are in Ghana and 1 is in the US. He just finished competing in the Colonial Athletics Association swimming and diving competition, and he had a fantastic competition. So far, from the times that the leader of the Commonwealth swimming squad did last weekend, he will be the first Ghanaian to qualify under the FINA qualification time A, because he went beyond the qualifying time A.
Right.
So at least we are very, very optimistic that we can get someone getting into the final race for backstroke and IM.
Right. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, so they are going for the Commonwealth Games. Should we be expecting medals? But like we heard Maya say, it's a gradual process, you know. So these games, I mean, for the competitors who are going to represent Ghana, they are going to dip their feet literally in the water to see, you know, check their level, right?
Yeah. For the 3 swimmers in Ghana, that is the 16 and the 14s, that is Rebecca, Maya, and Abeku, they are trying to, for example, just getting onto the bigger stage.
Yeah.
But for Jason, he has been in the system for a long time, been swimming in Virginia and winning his province and city as the champion. So for him, he's going beyond the level that the 3 swimmers are going, and we are looking at him getting to the level of either semi-finals or finals of the event that we chose for him.
Fantastic. So, I mean, Rebecca, hearing all this and the aims and objectives, I know you are very young, but let me just tell you now, as for Ghana people, when you go there and they see that you are in the flag and they say Rebecca is representing Ghana, say, oh, if you don't win gold, they will talk, don't mind them. You're just going to have fun, aren't you? Yeah. So, have you started speaking with some of the competitors from the other countries? Have you anything?
No.
No, not at all. All right. And what's the reception like at school? I mean, because I'm sure you're a star now at school. People know that you'll be going to represent Ghana. What do your friends and teachers say?
They encourage me a lot.
That's all they do? And because of you, have you kind of become like an ambassador for swimming in your school or something?
No, I'm still just an honorary.
No, you have to speak up, please.
No, I'm still just an honorary student.
You're an honorary student, but you should be encouraging people to swim.
Yes.
Do you do that?
Yes, they still don't want to go into swimming.
Okay, all right. So, how far do you want to go in your swimming career? Yeah.
Well, next 3 years, I hope to go to the Olympics.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Like Abeku did with Kaya Forsen. So, what precisely are you aiming for at the Olympics? What's the plan?
I'm aiming for a gold medal. Gold medal.
Eish. You know, it's very difficult to win the gold and also you know that there seems to be a period in your life where if you don't win the gold medal, it's difficult again. Yeah. So, do you read ahead? Do you watch the news? How do you prepare yourself mentally for this target in 3 years? I watch swimming videos when I go home after school. Okay.
And then I read encouraging articles from other swimmers. And
so tell us a bit about some of them you've read.
Oh, swimming is a mindset. It's a mindset sport.
Really?
Yes.
It's not. So if I decide that I want to swim well, I'll swim well.
Yes, if you put your mind to it.
Really? Because I'm not, I mean, even though I'm from the coast, I can't swim to save my life, you know. So how do you encourage somebody like me to go into swimming?
You tell the person about the good things about swimming.
Like?
Winning a gold medal and getting your name far.
And what?
Getting your name far.
Far in history.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, from the adult's point of view, Farida, you've heard her, you've heard some of the basically kids on your program. How do you prep them up for what is going to come? And I'm interested particularly in how you get them ready for failure, because, you know, she would want to win stuff, but how do you get them ready for?
Just like she said, some of the board members, we have psychologists on the board member, and also the national coach is also trying his best, because most of the swimmers are coming from his club, that is the GA Dolphins. Yeah. So, you know, we've gone into competitions from country. We just came back from Nigeria. She first went to Egypt. That is the Ghana.
You were here. She was here when they came from Nigeria.
Yes.
In the
so we went to Egypt for their first international competition. Yeah. That is in Cairo for the Ghana. That is African Genius. Yes. She went there first time on the international scene. She had a problem with her start, so she had disqualification. So from there, she learned something, and in Nigeria, she went into a race and break a record with a gold medal. Fantastic. So you see, as they move on and we try to talk to them, it is not about you not winning. It is about you finishing the race. That is what is unique about swimming. Yeah. You finishing your race, no matter what medal you come out with. And also, when you get in, make sure when you get into the water, until you touch the deck, you know that you are representing your country. So being in the system, most of them have swum for 5, 8, 10 years. So they are already everything is caught up with all these things. So failures getting glories and what have you. They are always ready for all these things.
Excellent. So, I hear for you swimmers, professional swimmers, the water is like another world for you. What is the water like? What does water represent for you?
So immediately when I get into the water, I forget about everything online.
Yeah. So you become a fish or something like that. So how does it make you feel? Does it liberate you, or you feel like, I want to understand.
It feels like a different world altogether.
Fantastic. It's just like I used to feel at her age, I used to play Scrabble at the national level. Oh, okay. And when I got behind the Scrabble board, I literally forgot about all my problems, so I can relate. This is excellent, and I am extremely proud. I'm sure Mom is here. Yes. Her mom is seated somewhere there. Her brother is there as well.
He's also a swimmer.
He's also a swimmer, yes. We interviewed him the last time as well.
Yes.
Wow. Come. He's not wearing a mic, but come.
Today is his birthday.
Oh, wow. Even more reason for him to be on TV. Come. Yeah, he's not mic'd, but we just want to see his face. So, Rebecca, that's your brother. All right, so your name is?
Michael Asari.
Michael. So this is Michael. He's also a swimmer aiming to represent Ghana someday like his elder sister. So congratulations, Farida. You guys are doing a good job with these. And Rebecca, all the best when you go and represent Ghana in Australia. And to you, I'm sure you will be representing us very soon, right?
Very soon.
Yes,
In
please.
Guinea.
In Guinea.
In 2019.
They've already started traveling.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He will be competing in the Zone 2 Juniors in 2019.
How old are you again?
12.
Lord God Almighty. Anyway, so this is the other side of sports that people don't tell you about. It exposes you to the world, really. She's been to Cairo and Nigeria, and he's going to Guinea. As for me, I'll be here in studio at 8:30 so that we do more talking about the sport. I'm Gary Al Smith, and that is the sport, with him peeking inside the camera.